think, Brent, happens to a team with its chemistry at this stage of the season? Teammates have spent clearly a lot of time together by this point.
Well, I think you try to find ways to still keep practice entertaining and try to find those days off and sneak in some things that are, outside of what the monotony of a season might be over the course of 6 or 7 months. So continuing to be creative with a day off, maybe visit a place that guys haven't been before, team dinners, and promote the camaraderie you want and togetherness of the team, Kevin. That becomes extremely important at this point. How about Hero gets inside and finds a way to sneak up his shot and get it to go.
And he lobs it up toward the rim, and the dunk by Zubac.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off. Oladipo, good.
Well, you combine quickness and explosiveness for Victor Oladipo on display right there. Tough to contain.
And the pass to man. Oladipo against MP. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Passes it to Oladipo. That shot missing, and it's the Clippers taking it the other way. They come into this one having outplayed the Magic last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
Impressive to see them on the road just step up and have that kind of offensive performance.
And that one, good.
MP is not going to let an open teammate go to waste. Did not hesitate in getting him the ball.
Oladipo taking his time here. Good defense by MP. Looking at Miami, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Knicks. Here's man, defended by Butler. MP against Oladipo. MP passes to Zubac. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. Pass to Adebayo. Baseline try. It's hauled in by MP.
And we've had some great free spirits in the NBA before. MP seems to be cut from that same cloth.
I agree. You hear interviews with MP, and he definitely marches to the beat of his own drum. He can be polarizing, GA, but you love the candidness. Just 4 to shoot. MP sets the screen for George. Shoots over Tucker, and that one hits back iron. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Last time they came together was in Los Angeles, where they fell to the Clippers.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
Yeah, they couldn't do it in that one. Always a step slow in closing out the shooters and maybe even recognition of who was on the floor. Just not enough energy, and that's a tough way to win on the road.
And here's Tucker after the three-pointer from Victor Oladipo. And Butler, here we go. That shot off, and the Clippers will come the other way. Greg, you were just talking about Oladipo. He holds a very high standard for himself.
Yeah, he's trying to reach another level. Keep growing, making everything more consistent. And it's possible we still haven't seen the best of him yet.
Well, Heat leading by 3. David Aldridge had a chance to catch up with head coach Tyronn Lue. Dave, what do you have to say?
Thanks, Kevin. He thinks the big issue for them is to make things difficult inside. He understands that their opponent has a physical presence, but he wants his guys to match that physicality or surpass it. Obviously a tough order to fill, but they have to do it.
Thanks, David. Took him no time at all on that one.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Oladipo. Adebayo tried to tip it in, but couldn't quite get it. Here's George. Good, in the assist goes to MP.
Just hard to explain in its entirety the type of offensive impact that Paul George can make. He's just so multifaceted on the offensive end of the floor.
Now, here's Oladipo. He's coming off a 31-point game against New York.
And don't forget about the work he did on the boards. His rebounding was a huge help in that game.
Now George, after Victor Oladipo missed from long range. Back to George. Now MP. Really played well against Orlando in his last outing. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Pass to Tucker. There's the lob to Oladipo. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Zubac's in the post. He's guarded by Adebayo. Zubac's a screen on Butler. Man passes to Zubac, and the bucket is good. 3-point play.
Timeout called for the Heat. All right, fans, that was your Miami Heat answer. Make some noise, fans.
Miami leading by 6. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And the Clippers, looking at who they've got. Paul George is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's MP. Then there's Reggie Jackson. And it's Giles in at the 5, roaming the paint. A nice shot by Tucker.
Feels like Jimmy Butler is getting better on how he finds the open teammates, really elevating his playmaking skills.
MP with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Here's Giles. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
They're loving the confidence. Just rise and be free. And you know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
On the wing, MP. You talk about a player who can absolutely light it up. He averages over 31 points a game. And Robinson wide open. He shoots. Good. And it's Oladipo picking up the assist. And now a 12-point Miami lead. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for the Heat?
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Now here's Tucker. Following the miss by Marcus Morris. The pass to Oladipo. Just 5 on the clock. Over MP. And it's Miami with another.
Such a good score on the inside, finding just a bit of space, and then Oladipo confident to knock that one in.
To end the run, the drive by MP. And that's 2 points on the layup.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
Butler finds Oladipo. And that one clearly.
Harry Giles III. That's his first foul. First team foul.
Now on one guy or a constant movement type of play.
I've always will say that it's harder to guard movement. You know, as a defender, you drill a lot about guarding the basketball. But when a guy is great without it, man, that is the hardest job you can have defensively.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by the Heat. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
In the NBA, you've got to keep pace. It's a fast track out there, and I thought their lack of hustle defensively was the story of the game.
You can't allow any opponent to shoot that kind of percentage. If you do, it's just going to be so tough to keep up.
The drive by MP. For 3. That shot misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Oladipo, left side. Passes it to Adebayo. Good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. Oladipo's got 3 assists now in this one. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Here's MP. That one, no good. Great D that time from Adebayo.
And the shots just continue to say no in terms of falling.
Pass to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Robinson passes to Butler. That one goes. Just count it. And the Heat lead by 20.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
To end the cold streak, MP no good. So Oladipo will bring it up for the Miami Heat. They lead by 20. It's the most we've seen. Dishes it to Butler. The 3. And it's Oladipo that time on the assist by Butler. Oladipo's got 7.
Timeout for the Clippers. Fans, the lobby section gets free t-shirts.
Checked in for the Heat. And then for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Harry Giles. Man subbed in for George. And Jimmy Butler, while he's a good shooter, not a great shooter, Brent, from beyond the arc.
Well, he's good enough there, and will take, I guess, the right ones, Kevin, to keep pressure on, because you want to take the open threes. But he knows his game so well, and he'll continue to attack. He'll continue to find ways to expose defenses in the mid-range to make the impact on the game offensively that we're so accustomed to from Jimmy Butler.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. MP in the last game against the Magic put on a performance. He added 37 points, and that was just the start of it. He wound up with a triple-double in what was quite a display for him. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. And you know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, he was in attack mode all night long. GA really propelled them to that win.
When he's on, he is on. And there isn't all that much you can do to stop it.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best.
And here are the Heat now. The Clippers getting the bucket. Robinson dishes to Butler. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Just a great show of Butler's upper body strength right there as he plays through the contact.
Here's MP. Again, Los Angeles. And here is Robinson. Last game we saw him score 14. Adebayo with the ball. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 5th rebound in this one. Screen by Zubac. The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Proving how effective he can be in these sets. MP reads defenses well in the pick and roll.
Oladipo, the pass to Butler. Outside Robinson. And here's Morris for 3. No good on that one. And the Clippers will go the other way with it. It's off to Charlotte for him after this game as they take on the Hornets. MP, no good.
I'm not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession. So for the Clippers.
Substitution on the court. That's the end of the first half. With a score, your Miami Heat 63, the Clippers 48.
Competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You look at Victor Oladipo in this game, he has been everywhere.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
Out on the wings for them, Hero and Butler. Adebayo is the pivot with Tucker playing the 4. And it's Oladipo in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Just doesn't feel like Bam Adebayo is 6'9". He covers so much ground.
Here's MP. And Adebayo sends it back. And it goes out of bounds. Quick last touch by Adebayo. It's stolen by Oladipo. Pass to Butler. Driving the lane and slam dunk by Butler.
Man, way over the defenses. Jimmy Butler gets some airtime.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill. And that's how you answer. I'd say he just one-upped him. Pretty good one there.
These two guys really, really like going at each other, don't they? Clippers trail by 15. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half.
And it's clear how talented a player MP is. When he takes over like this, boy, he is fun to watch.
Oladipo, the pass to Tucker. Now Hero. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free.
That's right. That keeps
Morris picks one up there.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot. Greg frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
MP sends the screen for George. Back to MP. 4 on the clock. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Fires the 3. That's good for George on the assist by MP. MP's got his 6th assist on the night. The Heat leading by 13. Now here's Oladipo. He's got 12. Adebayo finds Tucker. Heat moving the ball around. They get the rebound. There's Hero with the 3. Drains the three-pointer. Hero's got 6 here in this quarter.
LA timeout call.
Check in for Jimmy Butler.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. It's a 16-point game. Driving in. Cross contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for LA.
And the free throw, no good.
And there haven't been too many players who've had to prove themselves as much as MP. With all the hype he had coming into the league, he had to go out and make the doubters into believers.
Now, here's Oladipo. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Hero, no good. Clippers trail by 14. Here's MP. What a terrific move that was. MP's got 18 points in the game.
MP never bashful about showing off some of the moves he's been working on in the offseason.
Hero kicks to Robinson. Adebayo passes to Oladipo. Now here's Adebayo. Defense is right there. The Clippers have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half.
And you look at the size of Bam Adebayo. Rare to see someone so big be so fluid with the ball.
And how much GA does that ability unlock what this team can do offensively around Bam? The DHOs or dribbling up from the post to make plays or involving him at the top of the key to find backdoor cutters. That's a lot of extra action for teams not to be able to prepare for because of Bam's skill. Yeah, that shot right there is well within MP's range. The D's got to recognize that.
And Oladipo kicks to Hero. In the corner, it's Robinson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Clippers trail by 7. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He's certainly playing at an elite level. EA, thank you.
Just more and more comfortable the guys are when Bam has the ball and they cut. They know they're going to get it.
The drive by MP and the dunk by MP.
And your point guard's got to be the catalyst. Great job getting to the 10.
Well, Greg, he knows when they need a lift.
Did you see how much air he had under him? Wow.
There's the pass to Adebayo. And stolen by MP. And here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. It's good. And now just a 5-point Heat lead.
You love MP's intensity down the paint. He doesn't let the defense throw him off.
Fans, welcome your Miami Heat dancers.
Checked in for Los Angeles. Jackson comes in for George.
Make some noise, fans.
Lets it go from 11. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. MP's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Pass to Zubac. Back to MP. They get it again. Zubac kicks to Kennard. Screen by Zubac. Pass to Mann. 6 on the shot clock. Zubac, a screen on Morris. Mann can't hit.
I'm shocked that it didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
It's good. Morris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Mann gets the bucket.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Miami leading by 5. And Zubac picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for Miami. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. And that game closes out the 4-game homestand for him. So with Leonard on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. Bledsoe is out there with MP. And it's George in at the 3. Now here's Bledsoe. Jimmy Butler unable to get his last shot to go. MP passes to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Nice recognition from MP. This kind of unselfishness goes a long way to develop team chemistry. And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Here's MP following the basket by Bam Adebayo. MP, no good. Pass to Oladipo. Adebayo with the screen on George. Oladipo. Chalk up 2 there. And the Heat lead by 1.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
MP sets the screen for Zubac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call this.
Bam Adebayo. That's his 3rd personal foul. First team foul.
He had some easy points in this game. They've been able to get to the foul line and get them.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
And the Clippers making a change here. Hill's checked in. Here's Strus. The kick outside to Butler. Now the pass to Tucker. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Butler against MP. Butler, no good. The Clippers shooting around 60% of the night. Amazing work offensively so far. On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Adebayo. Hill dishes to MP. And here's George for three. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
Three-point shooting since the half has been about as good as you could ask for.
Strus passes to Butler. Count the basket. 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
The drive by MP. And the dunk by MP.
And the decisiveness of MP on display. Have to be aware of his ability to knife his way inside.
Passes it to Strus. Offensive rebound. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Oladipo against MP. In close. Again, Los Angeles. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
Well, looking up and down the stat sheet here, I'm seeing those second chance points jump out at me. They've done a great job on the offensive glass.
Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul.
That's his 4th personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for the Clippers, Ivica Zubac.
And both free throws good for Zubac. Well, look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. Pass to Butler. Adebayo with a screen on MP. Yep, it goes, and the Clipper lead is cut down to just 6 points on the buck from Butler.
Timeout for the Clippers. All right, looking from down to the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Clippers leading by 6. Zubac, a screen on Oladipo. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got 12 points here in the second half.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's MP. The kick out to Hill. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way.
Miami ball.
So here is Miami. Oladipo outside. Loads it up for Butler. Well placed alley pass into the layup. Now just a 4-point Los Angeles lead.
This is just one of those nights where Jimmy Butler shows why he's a big-time player carrying the team.
Here's Zubac. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Zubac has got 10 points now just in this quarter. Pass to Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
Good body control and great strength from Jimmy Butler. Able to finish at the rim.
Here's MP. And the dunk by MP.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA? Especially when the slam is coming from the point guard.
Oh, yeah. His teammates love that one. I'm sure he's going to hear about it when he gets to the huddle. Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
To the wing on the left. Zubac against Adebayo. Just 5 to shoot. MP passes to Zubac. Stolen by Tucker. Oladipo goes in to the inside. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here.
A split second late.
Miami calls timeout. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers. Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
Cold streak coming, MP. You'll never keep this up.
Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them they have to keep fighting. He said, hey, look, we're right here, but we can't make mistakes. You got to be aggressive and smart. Back to you guys.
Now, here's MP. Following the miss by Bam Adebayo. MP with it. Now defended by Adebayo.
Oh, yeah. MP knows a thing or two about putting on a show. Get to the bucket and finish with fire.
Now, here's Oladipo. The pass to Hero. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
And he gives that rim a good tug on the way down.
That's how you drive your point home right there. Passes it to MP. Misses off the right iron. The Heat trail by 6. The 11-footer. And yes, it's good. Butler's got 16 here in the second half.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
The drive by MP.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
Zubac against Butler. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 6-point lead. Fade away. And again, the Clippers good for 2.
When the D is going to give MP this kind of shot, he's not going to hesitate to take something in the mid-range.
Butler finds Adebayo. Up top, Tucker. There's Hero with the 3 and with the rebound. Mann's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Zubac a screen on Adebayo. MP deciding where to go with it. Pass to Mann. MP with a screen on Oladipo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's George. Yep, it counts. George has got the lead up to 10 now for the Clippers.
That's where you get a good indicator of how skilled Paul George is. Gets creative against the defense.
Tucker dishes to Butler. Charity stripe shot, and he hits the jump shot.
Mid-range, plenty of room for that release. He's going to take those all day long.
MP against Oladipo. Takes a step back. Tipped away. It's stolen by Adebayo. Inside. Tucker the pass to Butler. The kick out to Oladipo. It's good. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
No doubt that Victor Oladipo is a guy that this franchise is leading on, so showing some leadership here.
Heat 5. Victor Oladipo. That's his first.
35 seconds.
Third team foul. Heat 5. Victor Oladipo.
First free throw is good, and that increases their lead to 6.
Team foul number 4. Shooting.
So he goes 2 for 2 at the line. And it's a 7-point game.
All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
Hero passes to Butler. Now a timeout called by Miami.
Called for the Heat. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for the Miami Heat Dancers.
2:29 seconds left in the fourth. Trying to get open is Adebayo. It's hauled in by Zubac. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Zubac, a screen on Butler. The drive by MP. Yep, that one goes.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
We love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
And so Los Angeles.
That's the end of the game. Thank you for coming out and supporting your team. Please